thank everybody out there for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Look, man, as promised, I'm giving you guys a part two. Part two, man, it hit different when I promised you guys I was giving you guys part two. You guys see I'm back at the spot. This right here, this is what I call the launch pad. This is the launch pad because this is where I get fly at, man. This is where I get fly at. So today I want to bust this thing down. I want to give you guys a little briefing and a more ends, you know what I mean, depth on what went on with Topperz on the Topperz USA store opening. So today, man, I'm also going to talk about the alleged or beef or you know what I mean, beef that I actually got with Pierre, who's one of the co-host of Views from the Vault. Also, Inside Man, of course, one of the biggest hat collectors out there. So we're going to talk about it, man. I'm going to get straight into it. My real name is Joshua Williams. I've been collecting fitted hats for over a decade easy, man. I'm from the early 2000 era, 2004, 2005, 2006. 2006-ish, I was coming out of high school, so 2006, 2007-ish, I was in Job Corps. Just, again, in that time frame, you guys get where I'm going. You know, we rock fitted hats naturally. It was just a thing we did, you know, to go with whatever we had on. So today, man, I'm going to talk straight about, again, just my love for fitteds, man. Again, I've been around for a while, and like I said, this imaginary or beef that I may or may not have with Pierre, who is one of the owners, I'm going to show you guys right here, man. This is actually a hat right here that I actually really had to make sure I made this trip for, and he actually helped me get this. You guys see that metallic, this hit different. And again, if you don't know, I moved from Florida. I live in Pennsylvania. I moved up here from Florida. The plan now is to get back, so I'm planning on getting back. My mom is still in Florida, so that's like my aim and my drive right now is to get back to Florida. But you guys see, man, I'm not actually big into these real tree event hats, but I feel like with certain things, like when you got a mascot, you got the logo on there, something like this, it works. There was a guy in line with me, I'm not sure of his name right now, but shouts out to anybody that was out there at the Topperz opening for the store. He had one of these on, and he had a full real tree hat, even his brim. It hit different when even he had the brim. Listen, it hit different when the brim was even real tree material and the design. And he had a rabbit on his. So shouts out to him, man. That was fly. I don't see hats like that too often, and that's what I like. I like seeing stuff that you don't see every day, right? So but like I said, man, I'm gonna jump straight into this. I was in a group called Fitted Hat Society. So shouts out to anybody out there that's watching this. If you guys are in that group, I was removed from the group multiple times. One time I was removed from the group, and the owner, the actual creator of the group, it's a black man by the name of Robert. Shouts out to Robert if you ever catch this video. He's from Detroit. He's from D-Town. So we went back and forth a little bit. He's like, yeah, I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna look into it for you. He looked into it, comes out, he don't know what it was. He added me back into the group, cool. And I guess I pissed somebody off, ruffled some feathers by saying I don't collect alphabets, because I don't. I collect logos, which you guys are seeing also on my head. This right here, this is something that I had made. This is not from a store. This is not a store release. Sadly enough, this blends in. I hate the blend, the New Era logo, so I got a pin right there just so it can stick out a little bit. But once again, let me get back to the story, man. So I was removed from there. I'm not gonna say Pierre did it. Pierre, if anybody know him or y'all send this to him, if you ever watched it, I don't know if he did. I don't know who removed me from the group or if it was just a man thing. You know, I got under somebody's feathers or whatever. But as of late, right now, currently, I am blocked on his Instagram. I don't know why. When I seen him in line, I was like, you know, you can unblock me. You know, I said it like, you know, like on some bull, like just being sarcastic, but I was being for real. Why he blocked me, I don't know. I've never said nothing bad to him. I never had no harsh words for him. I actually reached out to him when I was removed from the group. So it hit different when he read it and don't get back to you. It hit different. So I messaged him on Facebook. This was over a year ago whenever this took place. Slowly but surely, time passes, and ironically enough, him and the other guys from Views from the Vault, they were also removed from the group. I don't know if they're back in that group now, but they've, of course, went on and done other endeavors, so salutes to every last one of them. Pierre, whether we have beef or we don't, I don't know. I probably just run my mouth too much, and I'm not a yes man. If I don't like something, I say I don't like it. A lot of people don't like that. We're in an era where a lot of people are very, very sensitive. So there's certain things you cannot say. They either want you to not say nothing or just agree with it, go with it, and say you like it. So I'm from a different time frame. Like I said, I grew up in the 90s and 2000s, early 2000s, where you had to have a backbone. Somebody pushed you like, yo, punk, you kind of had to do something about that. You know what I mean? But now, fast forward, man, we are in 2023. And like I said, he helped me get this hat right here. And this is a crown jewel for me. Because, again, living in Florida a good percentage of my life, this hat is not a hat that you're going to see every day. I actually just seen somebody, excuse me, I just seen somebody on live last night saying they've seen every hat that released so far resale wise. They've seen it up online, but they have not seen this one. So that I take pride in that. Again, I really came just for this. And now, mind you, while we in line for over an hour. Over an hour easy. I'm giving maybe 2 hours, right? So I'm, mixing it up, speaking to people, the people in my vicinity, a couple guys, a couple places back. Shouts out to my man Still Fitters was in the building. We got that battle coming for y'all, man. But again, just conversing with people. And slowly but surely, as we get closer to the front, I see him. He comes out. He's speaking to people up front. We get closer to the front. He comes out. He's shaking hands. So we speak, and I walk up, and I'm like, yo, you can unblock me now from Instagram. And he's like, oh, I remember you. You the dude with the Indian hats. So he knows, I got well over 30 Indians. And I guess he remembered me because I did tap into their live on Instagram one time a while ago. So for whatever reason, like I said, he blocked me on Instagram. I'm not sure if he thought I was somebody else. I don't know. I'm a different type of collector, though. You know what I mean? I'm very conversive. I'll talk to anybody. But once we got into the store, the hat that I picked up actually did not release that day. It was there, but it was way at the top, literally at the very, very top, close to the ceiling shelf. And I'm like, yeah, I actually need that. And then he looked out. The guy was like, nah, those don't release till tomorrow. And Pierre's like, nah, he's good. He drove all the way over here just for that. Make sure he gets that hat. He's like, what size are you, matter of fact? And I was like, I'm a 3/8 for a half. And he was like, you need to go up because, they run small. So he really looked out for me. Things was copacetic. We didn't have no issues. It wasn't nothing like that. But coming today, days later, I'm still blocked on Instagram. How long have I been blocked on his Instagram? I don't know. But again, it'd be the small things. It'd be the small things. And he actually works with a guy named Snap. Shouts out to Snap. I'm not a huge Snap guy because I don't do any snapbacks at all. But he got his name from snapbacks. He was a snapback collector at first, and then he switched gears. And for anybody that know, if you know me, you know how I feel about people that switch. I don't know, man. It's just like, yo, so now you in the fitteds, but he's actually a comical guy. You know what I'm saying? We've been on live twice together. So that's multiple times we've been on live. And this last time we was on live was the night after the release. So I want to say Sunday night. I think we was together on live on somebody else's live. And he kind of explained, why his name is Snap and why he never changed it. And he was like, my popularity, like I'm already popping. I'm already up. So I changed my name now. They're going to be looking like, who's Kevin? He's being sarcastic. He didn't say Kevin, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, they know him as Snap. So if he changed his name now, it's kind of like he'd be rebranding himself, kind of starting from scratch. So he never changed his name. He kept his name as Snap, and Snap is Snap. But it was also a situation with him. Like, I was talking shit about him. I was like, yeah, Snap, like, I'll smoke him in a battle. Like, I forget how the conversation came up, but, I'm in line with people. So we talking, and I'm like, I just said that. You know what I'm saying? And ironically enough, literally minutes passed, if that, and he's walking past him and a cameraman. So I'm like, yo, and I'm a stand-up dude. I'm not a coward. If I say something about you, I'm gonna let you know what time it is. So I said it, not on no gangster shit, but I just said it to him like, yo, I was just talking about you, bro. He's like, oh yeah. I was like, I was just talking shit about you. He's like, what was you saying? So we shook hands. You know what I mean? He had the cameraman in front. The cameraman, he started asking me questions. What was my favorite logo? Why? He also remembered that I don't chase alphabets. I'm not an alphabet collector. If it's an alphabet, I'm probably gonna pass on it, unless it's a Jackie Robinson hat. As of lately, again, Jackie Robinson don't got enough out there for him. So I don't want to rant to you guys too much, man. I just wanted to bust down and let you guys know how it was. The lines, of course, was packed. As you guys heard me say, we was in line for probably over an hour. Easy, probably 2 hours. But again, I drove from Pittsburgh, stopped. Ran through Philly for a quick second, was in Jersey, and then got to my boy spot in the Bronx, which is where I did my last video at. You guys see I am now back into the launch pad, back in my household. And I'm just showing you guys a couple of fitteds. And I also had somebody comment to me and ask me what my favorite, what my rarest Indian hat was. I don't know. Again, I've been collecting Indians. I'm not a new kid on the block. Anybody that know me know that. I've been doing this literally since before my son was born, and my son is 8 years old. So again, I'm from an era where we rocked Indians. Some of us was just buying Indians just to buy Indians, and it was just a rare logo. Always reminded me of me. You know what I'm saying? Always, hang on, let me give y'all one. It's me. You know what I mean? But this logo being removed from baseball and them calling themselves the Guardians now was definitely an impact on me that kind of hurt. So then I kind of was trying to track down as much as I could shortly before that happened. Once the news kind of broke, so I think I ended up picking like three of them that I didn't have. But this right here was one I've had for a long time. You guys can see it's a little out of shape. But this is one of my favorite ones, man. So I was actually I'm gonna merge this. We was doing 30 days of straight fly fitteds, right? So everything I'm showing you guys is straight fly shit you don't see every day. This is one of those. It's an old piece, yeah, but a oldie but goodie. It's like the Hulk almost. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this one. But you guys see green. I love when the new era sign sticks out. Like I say, I hate when this happens when they blend it. I'm not a huge pin guy, but I had to put a pin in here. So no side patch, man. Again, this hat's from a whole nother era. I wish there was a year where I could see. You guys can look at this and see the sticker is kind of inside the hat damn near. Like, it's so old. You see what I mean? I'm from a different time frame, man. So again, all the hype is cool. I get it for businesses and stuff like that, but I collect particular logos, and that's just, I'll stick to doing what I do. I'm not trying to fit in with everybody. I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm just into what I personally am into as a collector. Everybody does things their own way. Some people like cabbage. Some people can eat onion like it's an apple, just bite straight into an onion. I'm not like that. Why? I can't explain why. That's just not my level of interest. But shouts out to Pierre, man. Like I said, I don't know where it came from. If I said something to him when he caught wind of something, so he went and blocked me. I don't know what that was about. Shouts out to all the guys from Views of the Vault. Shouts out to Leon. Shouts out to Topperz. Congratulations on a major, major success on you guys opening your store. Again, I'm glad I could be there. Glad I could be a part of it. They actually had a thing in the center of the table where you sign it. So of course, I had to put that JFK the Great up there. I had to sign it, man. It was only right. So I want to thank everybody out there again that's been following me on this journey. If you've been here with me on this road, if you've been following me when I was doing my comic videos to now, and before that, believe it or not, I had a whole different channel. Me and my boy was running a channel where we did nothing but sneakers. We had thousands. We was doing 3,000 on a video. We would do one video, so the numbers, of course, are different, but I don't pay attention to the numbers. I pay attention to giving you guys content and showing you guys stuff that I like. And like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. Peace and love. As always, I will catch you guys on the next one.